Hello guys and welcome back to Towns. So last episode we set a hell of a lot of work for people to do. We bought some more armour. I mean, by the time we start mining the iron we're going to have pretty much no use for it because we'll have kitted everybody out in iron armour just from doing that. So I've just loaded up the game and we've had another merchant, a boat merchant. So just going to get that over here. Obviously we lost a member of the team, which wasn't the greatest, and I've cut down a hell of a lot of wood because I think it's good to trade it. What's he selling? Actually not a lot. I mean, cupboards, we can probably have some of those, but snoot in cage. I'm gonna buy that. That's worthwhile. And I mean, it's a good job we did mine all that wood. Mine all that wood? Yeah, because that's what you do with wood. You just mine it. Because oh look, we need to sell off some more of these. I mean, we've got far too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to keep 4. For any, I haven't seen a migration of more than 4, so I don't think we need to keep any more than 4. And I mean, the only person who we'd need to sell made up armour to is the military merchant, because he obviously doesn't buy the raw materials like these guys do. I assume this guy, apparently this guy doesn't actually buy normal wood, even though I'm pretty sure he sold it. Yeah. I think that's a bit wrong, to be fair. I mean, if you're willing to sell something, you've got to be willing to buy it as well. But no, apparently not. And I've given him far too much stuff as well. So let's just take those off. Let's confirm that trade up. Start that off. I mean, good stuff. I mean, look at all this stuff. Snooting cage. Release snooting cage. Don't really want to do that, but I think that there was a farm, a snoot farm. Yes, there was. I mean, but I don't know where it's got to be set up, if I'm honest. Is it sand? No. Jungle maybe? No. No, maybe it's snow. Maybe it needs to be set up on snow. Let's see what the terraforming requirements for snow is. Snow pile. Well, we have got some of this stuff, so let's I mean, what did we want to make? We wanted to make a snowberry orchard. So let's start encasing the hospital in snow. I think that'll be enough for snowberry. Oh god, that's not at all what we wanted. That is not at all what we wanted, but for God's sake, that could not have gone any worse. Yeah, but it is snow. It is snow that they need, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're using up all of the bloody spiderite to do it. God's sake, they best have used the snow pile before they done this. Because if they've just gone straight in using No, they've just gone straight in using whatever, probably the rarest materials we had. I mean, we didn't have any of that anyway. Goblinite, we had some of that. Oh, they didn't use that one, which is good. I mean, maybe they used the gels, but I doubt it very much. Very, very much. Snickerite, we didn't have any of. Where's Goblinite then? I'm sure that was a thing. Burnite, I don't even want to know. Yeah, so they've used all that up. Right, that's fine though. That's not the best, if I'm honest. That really isn't. But I suppose we've done it now. We need to live with what we've done. So let's get it tilled and let's get some snowberries on it. That is not the best. Hummus on snow. And where is a snowberry bush? Snow cherry. Here we go. So when this has all been tilled, we can obviously get these, because I bought some of these from a merchant, and providing that nobody's just flat out eating it, which they shouldn't have done, we can get that on there. Just have a look at our stock pane. It would have been in food, but hopefully somebody's going to come across and deal with it in a second. Raw food, no food. Cactus fruit, no, where was it? Can't even find it. Snow cherry. 0. Not the greatest. I don't even think they've planted it. No, they haven't. What did we need for that? We needed a snow cherry. So we've got to wait for the snow the snow merchant. For the food merchant to come back, and then we can get some more of that planted. Not the greatest. We did definitely have some though. I'm certain that we bought some, but obviously not enough. Oh look, and these areas here have been dug out now as well, which is pretty damn good. I mean, so it's around here-ish. So if we mine another ladder there. Oh, who's this? Oh, food caravan. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. I mean, average happiness, not the greatest. Right, let's we're not going to make it any better, to be fair, because yeah, caravan is ready to trade. Brilliant. Sugar cane. No, don't need any of that. Don't need any sugar. Don't need any wheat, don't need any eggs, don't need any fish, don't need any of this really. Don't really need any more food barrels either, don't need any buckets of milk. Cactus fruit's not really what we wanted, but we'll buy some. Banana. Ah yes, snow cherries. Oh, I'll buy that cake actually as well. And we're going to buy a banana. Buy some pear pies, buy some banana bread. Buy some meat pies, buy some of that, yeah, I mean, there we go. Okay, so that's meant to cost us £4 grand. So let's just sell off some of this raw stuff. Because I mean, we can replace all the raw stuff, and let's sell off some of this bread. Oh, maybe not that much bread. There we go. So we're selling 77 breads. God, do you know what? I think we should probably buy some wheat actually to replace that. I mean, how much is he selling wheat for? Because it's less than 80. Then, yeah, he is. Less than 80. It's probably not good business sense, but do you know what? Who cares? We need to, just need to do it. Oh, do you know, let's take them off. Change my mind. And let's confirm the trade. Start that off again, and yeah, we're back to square one with the bread situation, which isn't the greatest. And yeah, we've got a hell of a lot of stuff which needs hauling. Everyone's trying to get that done. I mean, where's our priorities pane? Gathering and harvesting, yeah, that's pretty okay, to be fair. Has anyone planted these snow... Ah, yes, look, we have some snow cherry bushes. Slightly raised up, but I don't know, mate, we need the higher altitudes to keep the snow. Maybe if I just add a block of lava on... No, that is a really bad idea, if I'm honest. A very, very bad idea. How many blocks wide are these? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just want us to start getting a bit prepared really for when we're going to make a snoop farm. So I'm just going to start digging out a bit of an area. I mean, we've already used up a lot of materials which were quite valuable. So do you know what? Let's just do it again, because I think that's. And do you know what? Let's get a scoot and beat and farm up as well. And then we can get this little area here cordoned off by a couple of fences. I mean, we've made a few blocks of mud as well, which is fine. Hopefully they're not burning them. Stock pane, are we still keeping the mud or are we just burning it? Looks like we're just burning it. Do you know what? I'm gonna unlock these burners. Because yeah, we don't really want to be terraforming. So I want a snow block. Oh, do you know what? I've once again messed it up. Oh, we have a merchant. Ah, materials, not military. See what he's got. We'll just get this stuff here mined out because we messed. Well, I say me. I messed it up. Once again, we messed it up. Let's get all of that there mined out. Oh. Went down a bit too far there. Apparently the merchant's ready to trade, but that's fine. Let's dig through that. Right, let's see what he's got. Are we really interested in any of this? To be fair, no. Sand, don't want sand, no. Oh, I'll have silver. Don't need stone, I'll have some flint. Not really sure if we're ever going to use it. I'll have some iron. Definitely take the gold, take the glass. Do you know what, actually wouldn't mind some mud. A samurai helmet would. For materials, really? Fine. So we owe him $3 grand. I mean, we're making an absolute ton of coal, so I'm just going to sell some of it off because we're not really using it at the moment. And I mean, it is renewable. Do you know what? Let's just sell it all off, and then we'll make the rest of it up in stone. Our main export. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. Well, do you know what? Actually, let's make up a bit of it with wood. And yeah, let's do that. God. Trading quite hard. Oh, look at all this wood. Just look at it. So annoying. Did we dig a ladder? Yes, we did. Dug it down to here-ish. So here's where we want our other barrels to go when we... Not barrels, our other armour cabinets and weapons cabinets. That's where we want them. I mean, have we got food stocks up yet? Starting to. I mean, we've got enough wheat. Snow cherries are starting to grow. I mean, planting. Can we plant banana trees? Blue radish, banana, jungle. So yeah, maybe we can set up a bit of a jungle area along here and make some banana bushes. Another day dawns. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was digging out this area here so that I could terraform a bit of land. I mean, yeah, that's fine. And it looks like that'll be fine as well. Okay, so yeah, I want to do you know what? Let's just get that terraformed as snow, that terraformed as jungle. Let's use up all of the really expensive stuff that we've accumulated. Hopefully we get sieged by something quite substantial at some point, because we're using up a hell of a lot of materials that we don't really want to be. I mean, what's left in these eye chests? I mean, a bit of spider eye. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if we have got enough to terraform it all. I mean, what's... Hopefully they use the mud. Ah, a bucket of water. I mean, we've got enough buckets. Is that something that we can... Is that something we can do? Is that in food, maybe? Gather. Bucket of water. Oh yeah, we've got a well. I think we've got about 10 buckets. So that's fine. Average happiness, still not getting any better. But we do have a hell of a lot of stuff, to be fair. Really have. Cactus fruits, I'm not really too bothered about getting another one of those set up. I mean, that mud needs to be moved. Why are you not using the mud? You fools. Using expensive materials to craft something which can be crafted with mud. So frustrating. It really is. Obviously shows that they absolutely hate me. I mean, we've used up all of the spiderites that we had. Really have. But we've got mud sitting right here and they don't want to use it. Sons of bitches. Don't tell me they've come in all the way. Oh, see, we have got some spiderite dotted about, just really not hauled, which is fine. I'm sure we'll start to see more dangerous sieges consisting of a hell of a lot of spiders at some point. Sure we will, and I'm sure when we dig down into the next couple of layers, we'll start seeing some more. Right, okay. Let's because you know what, let's start winding this down a bit, because I mean 100 bread is too much for any town to sustain. I mean, to be fair though, they're at 64, so let's keep up with it. Just got to remember, obviously, when we're trading with the food merchant, not to completely deplete our stocks. And I mean, gathering, we can increase the gathering on fish to say 20, increase the stock of flour that we want to hold to say 40. We've already increased that. Sugar cubes, there's not really a lot we can do about. We can increase the wheat as well that we want to hold to 40. Just for trade purposes. Increase this to say 30. Increase this up to 30. And yeah, that'll be fine. Can't really ask them to hold any of this yet, because I mean, once they get up to the level, it should be exactly the same to maintain it as it was before, because we're going to be eating the same. I mean, look at everybody fishing. Why is everybody starting to starve as well? It's another bit of a concern. I mean, that should have increased our happiness. I mean, this is meant to make people happy. I mean, even old Terrawin's getting himself involved on it. Destroy that. Destroy that. Go back into terraforming. I want one jungle block, and I want one more snow block. And then we can just pen this little area here in. It'll be fine. Pen it in from about here, across here, up here, and then down there. And then we can set up a snoot farm and a scoot and beaten farm. Buildings, snoot farm, done. Buildings, scoot and beaten farm, done. I mean, I think we've got all the farms we can put. Oh, we haven't got any uni fallow yet. It's the only thing we're missing. I mean, are they just going to take the snoot out of here? I mean, hopefully. No, we'll have to watch that one. We'll have to watch that one. I mean, look, we made all these buckets of water, and now now no one even needs them. But I suppose they can drink it. I don't know what they've been drinking before, to be fair, but obviously not a lot. I mean, look, the market is really, really starting to overflow. The market is overflowing. I mean, how are these barrels coming along? Oh, so at least this area here is all built up. We can, once all that stone's been hauled, we can start looking at, where's that ladder? Yeah, we can start looking at setting up a little area here for some more armor stuff to go in. But I mean, they can quite happily walk past all these barrels. Maybe things like stoves and that block it, but maybe utilities block it, whereas the actual barrels don't. I mean, look at all these guys just walking straight over the wall. We've built doors, they don't want to use them. Yeah, not the best. The market's now so overcrowded, it's ridiculous due to lack of haulage and storage space. We've got this empty room here, which, I don't know, hopefully we'll start getting. I mean, yeah, look, bread's nearly up there. I'm sure we'll start getting these bits here done soon. Meat pies is always an issue due to butchering, but that's fine. That's always been the same. I mean, fish, yep, straight up to 20. Flour's going to take a bit of time. We can only really build up flour while there's bread. While we're not producing bread all the time. Apples and pears. Fine. Waiting for them to grow by the looks of things, which is absolutely fine. Once we get some snow cherries up and all of that, it'll be brilliant. We've got some bananas. Probably by the time we build up a big enough stock to actually do anything with them. I mean, what even was bananas? Planting, banana, jungle. Okay, right. So let's terraform up a bit of jungle over here as well. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be fine for some banana bushes or trees even. Not entirely. Look, we have drained our stock rights. We really have. But we've gained some gold and everything. Oh look, they're actually using the buckets of water this time. I suppose they haven't really got a choice. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Cool. Because yeah, I mean, certainly no more rights to be using up. I mean, look at it, it's a hustle and bustle of activity, it really is. Have we still got the bananas? Planting. If we've still got the bananas, then... Oh, what? Banana. Ah, it's not tilled, that's why. Let's just get a couple of those tilled, and then we can get some bananas put onto them. That's if anybody's free to do some tilling. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, here we go. There we are. Yeah, done. So if we have still got the bananas, then which we haven't, somebody's eaten them. But yeah, as soon as a food merchant turns up again, we'll buy some bananas. And I think that's all the trading we'll have to do with the food merchant, to be fair. Unless obviously he's got stuff like meat pies and that, and then we'll trade in bread for meat pies. But yeah, apart from that, should all be good. I mean, what's our happiness doing? Still averaging out about around 11, so that's fine. I mean, look at them all harvesting up this wheat. We've got more bread than we know what to do with. Share we actually have. We've stored so much bread in here that I'm gonna have to get some more barrels down. Prepared food barrels. We'll get these spread down here, and that'll be fine. I mean, we've dug down here as well. We need to mine a ladder here. And yeah, then we can start moving ourselves down into this area here. I mean, it's not really what I wanted, to be fair. If I'm completely honest, I don't really see what purpose that serves, but oh well. Dig another. I'm pretty sure that classed as suffocation then, but snow piles. I mean, that was a bit of a shame, them snow piles. I thought that was going to do better, but they decided to use all of our ites up instead of the snow, which isn't the best. We've got more food barrels in here. Doesn't look like it. It just seems to be flour. I mean, maybe the barrels decay over time. I mean, could well be. I mean, if this one here, because I'm sure we had barrels set up along here. Absolutely certain of it. Is there something else we can use? It doesn't say that it decays, but I don't know, maybe it does. They're saying that we've still got... Oh, God. Oh, I was talking about we needed some more spiderite. As if they've read my mind. Where are they even going? Oh, coming up here. But oh well. I mean, not too much of an issue. No spiderite as of yet. Oh, we've got a hobgoblin there. Oh, and we got some hobgoblinite. Fantastic. Doesn't look like we actually lost anybody, which is fine. Did we make any spiderite though? That's the main question. Because it doesn't look like it. Any spiderite? No spiderite. Actually, we can tell quite easily through here because materials, spiderite, no, none. Not a single piece. Not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. Yeah, we do have a piece of hobgoblinite, which they've probably used to make the jungle, if I'm honest. Have they? No, it's still there. Keeping my eye on it. That'll probably be used to make. Where are you off to? No, that's fine. Where are they even going? I don't actually know where all them people just went. They seem to have come in here, gone up. Oh, I know where they're going. They're going down there. That's fine. Still got the... Yep, that's still there. Is the jungle built? No, not yet. Hopefully we've got some more buckets of water coming in. Yeah, we've got one there. Hopefully, you'd like to think that they'd use that, but we could be wrong. Oh, another siege. Yeah, apparently another siege, but it doesn't really look like anything's actually happened. To be fair, seems to have... Unless that was all the spiders, because yeah, they did come from that direction. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to all these barrels. I'm certain we had some set up. I mean, these ones here are still here, and that's fine. Because that'll be a bit of a pain if a barrel can decay and takes everything that's in it with it. That'll be more of a pain, to be fair. More than... Yeah, because look, we definitely had barrels set up along here. God's sake. But apparently I can't place more barrels there? Yeah, I can. Fine. Yeah, they must decay over time, which is annoying, but that's fine. Not really a lot we can do about that. Yeah, that's very frustrating actually, especially if maybe if they stay empty for a certain amount of time they go, because that would be annoying if it takes everything that's in the barrel with it, especially if these things go. I mean, that'll be more than annoying. And we'd also explain how we ended. Well, no, I wouldn't explain that. That's my poor placing, but look at that little face, blatantly taking the mickey because been there for so long and we still haven't got it. If there's that, if they've used that hobgoblinite, no, they didn't. Good. They actually used the buckets of water, which is fine. Absolutely fine. We've still got this snoot in a cage. Still got some pear pies. Everybody's busy cooking. Is happiness on the up? Could well be. Could well be. Not too sure. How's all the hauling and stuff going down here? Not too well. Not too well. But I mean, we have set them up with a hell of a lot of jobs to do. So, okay guys, right, probably going to call the episode there. I'll let them catch up with a few bits and bobs off camera, get some, and then in the next episode we'll get some barrels set up underneath for all the flour and bread which we're going to be making, and then, yeah, should be a good one. As per usual, thank you very much for watching, hope to see you on the next one.